Hey, Josh here again today at Bella Cabinets. Today's tutorial, what we're going to do is a corner cabinet. Here at Bella we offer two styles. One's a 90-degree style, one's a 45-degree style. Easy enough to see the difference. Here's our 45-degree, easy enough. Versus 90-degree. What that's going to be the side facing you on the cabinets. To be your inside corner. For today's cabinet, what we're going to do, just for demonstration purposes, we're going to build one side with the 45, one side with the 90. The two different cabinets go together exactly the same way. The only difference is just going to be whether you have the 90-degree cutout or the 45-degree cutout. Other than that, let's get started. We'll get this put together. Alright, so like I said, we got our 45-degree piece here. As always, we got our stickers on the inside, just for our demonstration purposes. They're just hand wrote on there. Yours will come printed out with your job number, with your cabinet description. Again, here's our 90-degree. As you can see, it's got the 90-degree cutout, and that would be your inside of your cabinet facing, you as a person. This would be your outside wall, cabinet. Okay, and then the 45-degree cabinet, same deal as the other one. The only thing difference is you got your 45-degree angle instead of that 90-degree cutout. Alright, first step here, cabinet we're going to start with is the 90-degree cutout. What I always like to do is lay the side panel down. You can tell that by, this is our face, these are our mounting holes, these are our dowel holes for the bottom and the top. We've got our spring pins. Now this will be your back, okay, so this will be your wall part here. And again, we always designate them by the stickers on the inside. These stickers are just hand wrote on there, just for this example. Yours will come pre-printed with all the information needed. It's like we always do when we get started. Orientate our pieces here. This will be our top. What you want to do is make sure you're looking for your dowels. Rotate it up. Now these cabinets, unlike some of the others, these can be fully seated as you assemble them. Always make sure that we line them up flush. Most time you can just do it by hand. If you do need to tap on it, just use a light mallet. Always be careful of all your edges because you can chip them. Okay, next step is the other side. Again, same to you. Get your dowels, line them up in the slot, engage them, and I just like to grab hold the front, hold the back, and just kind of slide it in place. Slide in until you get your face flush, and that one's done. Okay, once you got your top and bottom on, the next be to put the angled back piece on. Now you see it's beveled. You see two bevels here. One side's short, one side's long. The long side, designated by sticker as well, will go towards the inside of the cabinet. Now be careful with these, as there are edge to them. One, you can damage them if you're not careful. Also, they can be sharp, so make sure you pay attention wearing gloves or anything you may need. Locate the dowels, and you can spread the cabinet out a little bit to get it installed. Once you get it located in there, seat it. I like to go a little bit each side, each way. Once you get it seated, it should be flush across here on both sides. Alrighty, next step here, we want to take our side, be just identical except for the mounting holes, so the side we laid on the table to start with. You got your dowel holes, you got your spring holes. As I've got the cabinet sitting here, the spring holes are going to go up towards the ceiling. Another way to think about it is the spring holes are going to go towards your wall, your back of your cabinet. We're going to do just like we always do with our dowels. We'll locate them here. Now this being a little bit awkward, you may want another set of hands just to keep it from tipping on you. But I'm going to try it and see if I can not dump it. Okay, one side, get the other. There we go. There we go. Now you'll see this extends here because this is our back side. This is where we want it to be flush, right down here. Alright, we got our two sides on. Only a couple more steps to go. Next is going to be the back, one of the backs. I do recommend with this cabinet, it does get a little awkward, it does get a little tips here top heavy. I would suggest putting this back side on first, not the top. Again, it might be a good idea to have somebody here, just an extra set of hands spotting, make sure nothing falls over. Now this back, it does have our dowel holes in it. It does have these spring pins in it, and they were made up to these side panels. So first thing we're going to do is kind of sit it on here. Now your spring pins will be the secondary item to go in. The first thing you're going to do is line up and seat your dowel pins. So what you're going to do is lift it up, line it in there, get to one side and get the other. And once it's sitting on there, sit it down. And the spring pins might be a little tight to get in the hole, so you might have to tap on it a little bit. There you go. Once it's seated all the way down, your back side's in. Alright, one more panel to install and we've got this cabinet put together. What I end up doing is rotating this cabinet around. Like I said, did not want it to be top heavy, so we'll end up laying it on its other side so that this time we'll locate it with our dowels up and down and our spring pins on this face here. Same difference though, line up your dowels. Once you get that one started, line up your top one. Once those are seated, and you can press it forwards until your spring pins connect. You may have to work it back and forth just a little bit. The spring pins are tight. As you can see, we got our 90-degree corner cabinet put together here. Going through the process, like we mentioned, the spring pins, they can be a little tight. I was able to tap it through. If you get one that's a little too tight, you may need a little persuader. To suggest a rubber mallet of some kind, and be gentle with it. Be careful when you're tapping on any of these corners, you can chip them. But like anything else, just take your time, put it together the way we suggested it, and you'll have a nice cabinet when you're done. As I mentioned, Bella Cabinets offers two different corner cabinets here. We put together the 90-degree corner cabinet. This model here is the 45-degree. Assembles exactly the same way. Okay, you've got your inside dowel pockets, you've got your dowel pins on the tops and sides. The only difference is we got this 45-degree angle instead of that 90-degree cut. Other than that, it assembles exactly the same way as our 90-degree corner cabinet. Okay, just to show you a comparison, this is the 90-degree cabinet we built, and this is our 45-degree side. They are assembled exactly the same way, just for comparison, so you can see the 45 is cut just a little bit different, so it will have its own specific panels that go with it, but the process is exactly the same as the 45-degree and 90-degree cabinets. Once you've assembled one, you'll know how to assemble the other.